Oop. Live and the music is running. Nice, nice. I like it. I like the soundtrack. Yeah, we're gonna go back into day 17. I think. I mean, we're gonna try at least and see if it helps. Like the changes I made. Ooh, capture cards loud. I'm just realizing. Yeah, I might have to turn this down a bit. Although, I like the jams. Boop. Alright, that might be a bit better already. Might even be able to go a bit lower here. They're pretty loud, actually. Maybe more like this. I hope this is alright. Hi Walker! Congrats on being first. Hype, hype, hype. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're well. Stretch. Hi Shrugs, congrats on being second. Welcome, welcome. Now it's a real competition for first. Might start a stream soon. Ooh, alright. What are you gonna play? Are you gonna do more of... Damn, now I forgot the name. Game you were playing, game you were stuck on, game you found the hint function for. God damn it. Gothic-ish music? You think that it's gothic-ish? I mean, I don't know. I guess? I mean, it's crypt music. Crypt of the Necrodancer, after all. So I suppose that would qualify in a way as gothic-ish. But it is also pretty hype. Yes, Monsters Expedition. God damn it. Always, all of these games. Patrick's Parabox, Monsters Expedition, Puckerat's Bun Burrows. Wait, no, wait, that's not the name. What do you know? Yeah, Monsters Expedition. Exactly. So more of that. Nice, nice. Yeah, but thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's the Crypt of the Necrodancer soundtrack. The Tombtorial. I love the game, I love the soundtrack, it's really, really good. Let me quickly run 90 seconds of ads and then we'll get to coding and hopefully solve day 17 part 2. I've restructured my day 1 code, so maybe that's gonna give us more options for day 2. I'm hopeful, but yeah, first the ads. Boop. Also, yawns. Do I still have? No, already drank all my punch. No, I think I'll do what I was planning to do before I realized the hint feature existed. What was that? Maybe something between EBM synthpop and kind of cyberpunk synthwave. Nice, I like. Yeah, now it's a bit different. It's definitely also got. Yeah, I mean, it's just overall a super good soundtrack. Now it's a bit more hype than before. Yeah. Don't know if I'm in sync anymore with the music, but like because of stream delays, you know. Never actually modded Baba before, like coding custom words and stuff, so I thought it'd be fun to try to learn how to do that on stream. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a cool plan. Ah, damn. I mean, you do archive your VODs, right? Because I would like to watch that actually. That sounds really cool, because I'm also curious how that is done. I mean, I've not even written or like made any non-modded Baba levels, but just in general it seems really interesting. I'm curious how that is done, modding Baba. Forgot the name of this Nintendo sounds, but yeah, this is also nice. Yeah. The names are also so good. Rhyth Mortis. I love it. Are the ads still running? Let me check. Ads. No, the ads are done, I think. Okay. Thanks for reminding me. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I would really like to see that. Like, would really like to rewatch your stream when, like, especially that. To archive your bots. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I would really like to see especially the coding stuff. Like with the Monsters Expedition, I technically would also like to watch you play that, but at the same time I don't want to get spoiled, so... Avoiding them spoilers, but on how to code Baba mods, that's something I would like the spoilers for. All right, let's see. So what we were stuck on was part 2. I mean, we kind of had running code, but it didn't quite work. So let's have a look at my part 1 cleanup. So I put quite a bit of it into functions. I don't know why I made these 2 functions, because basically everything, like every time this one runs, it also... Like, I mean, it's an if-else, but I could have just put this code here into this else sector. Hi, Joe! Congrats on being 3rd. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Now I wonder, can I even... Ahoy! Yeah, no, I can hear the redeems. Just a bit quiet, but that's okay. I think the music is still a bit loud, right? Probably. Looks like it's kind of loud on stream. Let me know if the music is too loud. I can turn it down. I can also turn it up if you don't want to hear my voice. But nice to see you, Joe. How are things? Hope things are going well. And good luck with the food search, Walker. I mean, I can also just check, but I have to be quick. I mean, not really. I could check on YouTube. On YouTube, the delay should be a bit bigger, so I have all the time to check how the sound is. It's actually a good idea. Pause. And YouTube. It's actually a good idea. Pause. The delay on YouTube isn't even that big. Oh well. Okay, I think I can understand myself okay, so I think it's fine. I have spent way too much time on Time Spinner today, but what else am I gonna do with the surprise day of work? Do chores? Nah. Work is cancelled because of snow. Lots of snow. I mean, you could have also gone outside and enjoyed the snow. Did you go outside and enjoy the snow? But actually, yeah, no. Sitting in the warm... inside in the warm room and playing Time Spinner sounds like a really good way to spend your snow day of work. That sounds great.
Ahoy!
Ahoy, Korenchkin!
Ahoy!
Ahoy! Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. No, it's cold. That is very fair. That is very fair. Yeah, indeed. It's very good. It's a jam. I love it. Actually, such a jam, I have to turn it louder on my headphones. Yes. No need to do that early. Oh, I will be going in the snow when I had to work next. Yeah, true. But, I mean, there's also some fun things to do in the snow. I wouldn't, like, just... I mean, yeah, like going outside for a snow walk or something can be quite nice with people, maybe. But at the same time, I very much understand avoiding the cold and just enjoying the warm inside world. And getting cozy and playing Time Spinner sounds really good. How are you enjoying it still? Like, did you manage to get through one or more boss fights? I'm curious. Also, how are you, Korenchkin? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're still stuck on day 17. Like not stuck. We did get running code for part 2, but it was a mess. It's like repetitive to the max, and I just couldn't figure out where something might have been going wrong. It was running, it gave me a result, but the result even in the test data was just not quite right. So first thing, we gotta put in the test data again, because I don't think we're gonna figure this out with the big data. Here it's just moisture from your breath freezing in your beard when you bike to work cold. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that kind of cold. I've been there. I don't have as much beard for the cold to freeze in, but I'm familiar. I've done several boss fights and got a double jump item. Double jump is so good. The double jump makes everything better in every game, pretty much, probably. I don't know any exception, but there must be one. That sounds cool. Nice. GG. That's awesome. So yeah, after the stream I did some cleanup of part 1. So yeah, I put this into functions. It could be just one function, but for some reason I put it into 2 functions, and at this point passing along just all the attributes we had and doing this stuff. I could have just put all of this just straight into the else statement, but maybe this is going to be useful at some point. Who knows? It doesn't hurt anyway. So this is my main loop, which looks a bit less horrible now. I've cut out some double checks. Yeah, so basically we calculate everything beforehand, pretty much as we can, and then we calculate the new data. And yeah, basically a big if statement, and then we go into the functions. Like big if statement for going forward, going right, and going left. And this at least works for part 1. And yeah, this is done until we've checked every possible path pretty much. So this was all stuff I did today in the course. Ah, here we go. 102. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Hopefully that's correct. Yeah, 102. Okay, there we go. So now we need to modify that for part 2. Even in 2-point hospital, some of the employees can double jump while others cannot. Okay, okay. I've never played it, but now I'm more interested. Currently I'm taking a break because I'm freaking lost on where the next quest is supposed to be. Oh yeah, I mean it's Metroidvania-ish, or completely Metroidvania. That is, yeah, I always get lost, and at some point just, where am I supposed to go? Doesn't seem to make any difference in practice, but it's a nice touch anyways, and the game is good. Okay, okay. I trust you. And yeah, it does sound like a nice touch. I like it. So yeah, what we're doing, or what we were doing, was navigating through this field here, and so far the restrictions were we could always turn left or right, but we could only go 3 steps forward in like consecutive order, whatever. Like you had to turn after 3 forward steps anyway, or 3 steps in one direction. And you had to minimize the heat loss, which is basically minimize the total sum of numbers that you walk over. And now, yeah, now things are a bit different. Because I was just thinking of something that I might have overlooked. Yeah, I think I'm not sure, I have to think about what I was thinking about. Mental note that I will forget about. Also, Tiggy is meowing in the hallway, which is highly distracting. I just fed her like 5 times before the stream and she's still like, give me food! Okay, yes. In part 2, the restrictions are a bit different, because now we can't just instantly turn, but we have to move a minimum of 4 blocks in one direction after turning, and she intensifies. And can go a maximum of 10 consecutive blocks. So at least 4, at most 10. That's the difference now. I'm at the point where I'm about to Google where are the caves. I think it's completely Metroidvania. Okay, I see. Yeah, also that's fair. I feel like sometimes when you're stuck in a Metroidvania, there's no puzzle that you're unable to solve. It's just like, where the heck am I supposed to go? And I think it's no shame in just Googling that. Like the new System Shock. It plays how I remember the original, not like the original actually. Oh yeah. I think you mentioned that before. That sounds pretty good actually. Because yeah, I had that with Infernax. Infernax to me played like I remember Castlevania-ish games from the past. Definitely with a bit of frustration in there, but not with more frustration than Castlevania already had back in the day when we were more used to games being horribly frustrating. So it is like still employing a lot of modern mechanics and still keeping the feeling of the old Castlevania-ish games alive and still having like this more fluid combat and just more reactive inputs and all of that. So yeah, I think I understand in general. That sounds pretty good. I like it. Yeah, so that's kind of the restriction now. And what I was thinking about right now was I wasn't checking anything for the first 3 steps, basically only for step 4. Now I was wondering if it would make sense to also check restrictions for these, like... But I don't think so, like, yeah, and I'm not even keeping track of the lower restrictions, like, so, Yeah, exactly. I mean, the, like, Infernax also had some clunky moves in a way, like, you didn't always keep full control of your character, sometimes you were just committed to executing your special move, so platforming was restricted in some ways, but at the same time it was like so snappy and reactive that you knew, okay, I could learn, this is what I'm committing to, and it wasn't like just the basic jump, it was more like, okay, I'm doing this special move now which will necessarily put me this much to the side, and if there's a pit underneath I will not be able to avoid that, so only do that move if you're safe, that like sure that there will be a landing spot where you're gonna end up. So yeah, but I understand what you mean. Same here. Like if it's just hard because the inputs are not reactive and not snappy, then that's painful. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to do 17 part 2 again after the cleanup, and hopefully I can do... Hopefully I can make some better... get some better results this time. Let's see. Import on from events. Where does that even come from? Well, there we go. Not there anymore. Okay. So, now there's not much that changes here, right? This should still be the same. But this here changes. So these were for the 3 steps we had before. Oh yeah, one other change I made is like that I actually set the current step to 0 for step 1, just because then I can instantly work with the arrays and without doing any calculations. So step 1 used to be step 0. It will change here. But yeah, the first thing that changes is that we don't have only 3 relevant steps. Before it was step 1, step 2 and step 3 are relevant. And then we had to turn. So after that, it's always like that's not something we need to keep track of anymore, because we need to keep track on which step we are. And we can either be on step 1, step 2 or step 3 whenever we are in a certain position. But now it's different. Now we can be either on step... we need to go 4 steps, right? So maybe that was the mistake before. Because if we need to go 4 steps, then step 1, step 2, step 3 and step 4 are already done. And I thought step 4 was an option to be on, but I don't think that's the case. So we're either on step... Like, because before nothing was taken away, we could instantly start at step 1, and I said step 1 is the first option, right? And it didn't say you have to go... I mean, did you have to go 1 step in the direction? Technically, kinda, maybe? Although not really, you could just turn left and instantly turn right again, right? So, So maybe you're just able to be on step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8, step 9 and step 10. So that would only be 6 and not 7 as I had before. That might have been an issue, potentially. Let's assume that I'm correct about that. So that would mean we would have 6 possible steps to be on. I mean, let's also maybe visualize what that might mean. In here. So before we could have just gone down here, for example. No, we couldn't because we would go too far, but let's assume we would have ended up here. And then we could have gone down and from here instantly gone right. That would still have marked this as a down right here, right? So step 1 would have been here and then we could have gone right. And now we have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then we go right. Maybe I'm correct then, because if before we were on step 1, which was here, now we're on step 4, which is +3, so then step 4 is relevant, because before we would have been able to go right here, now we can only go right here at the earliest. Then I think my previous way of doing it was correct, and we have 7 possible steps. So... step 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Is that correct though? Let's see. Again, visualizing. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8, step 9, step 10. Then we have to go right, right? It seems correct. That's 10 in one direction. Yeah, seems correct. What about... it's because of the end there. I think this is correct now, probably. So let's work with this. So this is our visit stuff. So that means we don't start in position 0, 1, but rather in position 0, 4 and 4, 0. Yeah, 0, 1 was here, and now we're on 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. Over here, and then we could go down theoretically if we wanted to. Okay. Is that correct? 1 step to the right, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps. Yeah. Okay. So that means our current loss. I want to just write this in here, or do I want to write a for loop? I think I just write it in here because I don't think there's much that can go wrong. Well, there already goes something wrong. Okay, good enough for the start. This would also not be just the grid data, but this would be loss 0, and this would be current loss 1. Right? I think so. Okay. Because, yeah, we visited these spots on the first relevant step, like step 4 is the first relevant step. This one going in the right direction, and that was our current loss at the time, and we went down, and that was our current loss at the time here. Yeah, seems good. Okay. The final coordinates should still be correct. Best loss equals infinity, seems fine. Okay. Here's out of bounds function, seems fine. If either the position that we're checking is outside of the grid because it's overshooting or because it's undershooting, then it would be, well, if none of these are true, it's false, otherwise it's true. If any of these are out of bounds, the whole position is out of bounds. This final branch thing. If pos0 equals final coordinates, yeah, we check if we have reached the final destination or will be reaching it basically. Then our best loss equals the loss that we have calculated before. Because we are only running this if our best loss is lower than, if our current loss is better than the best loss, otherwise we don't even go this far. And then if that is not the case, if we haven't reached the goal yet, then we add this as a new stop in our array basically, or in our array of places to visit. And we also update, this is gonna be interesting now. So we have 7 relevant steps, right? So it should rather be this. So starting at the current step, we also mark all the higher step numbers for this position at the same loss, basically. Right. Yeah, because the higher step numbers basically don't give us any advantage over this current one. It will just make us move sooner to the right or force us to take a turn earlier. Okay, so now here is the loop. Again, while we still have positions to check, we keep going. Current step, current direction, current position. That's the step number exactly, like which step are we on. And current loss, that's what we're keeping track of. Now our new onward position equals our current position plus 4 times. No, wait, we don't have to go 4 times when we go onward. Onward is fine, just after turning. So, but the right position. Yeah, if we turn right, we have to do this 4 times. If we turn left, we also have to do this 4 times. Okay, now we calculate the future heat loss. The onward loss starts as infinity, and if we are out of bounds, we keep it on infinity. Otherwise, we update to the current loss, before loss, to the next step, plus the next step, basically. The right loss changes though. If we turn right, we have to not only take the current loss, but we have to take wait, that's not correct, right? No. Yeah, what am I doing? So, whoops. Because, yeah, we calculated the new right position, but that's not quite enough. We have the position on the right, but we need for every step the new loss, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I understand, maybe. I think I know how to write it. For x equals 0, x is smaller than 4. 4 or 3? Maybe we go from, or 5, I mean. Maybe go from 1 to 4, because we have to kind of do the multiplication there. X plus plus, okay. Don't think we can just work with the right grid data. I think we rather have to work with something like this here. Instead of 4 times, we say x times. Also plus equals. I made mistakes already. Grid data. Okay, also x here, and now that seems somewhat reasonable now. because we check from the previous starting position and we add the grid data of the next 4 steps in the current direction, right? After the right turn, of course, but that's like the right turn, they're always giving us the same direction. So it's like always adding the same. Yeah, it's a vector, and we're just multiplying the vector pretty much like it's 0, 1, for example. We're adding that to the current position, and yeah, okay, that seems reasonable. That seems plausible. That should work technically. Now we do the same thing for the left loss. Hi Flecky, welcome, welcome. What's the plan? I got to have a cat on me. What are you doing there? You can just come all the way on my lap, or you can just stand with your front paws on my lap and with your hind paws on the table, if that's the cat way of doing things. You weird Flecky. I really hope this is not just gonna give me the same wrong result as before. Okay. This we can just copy. This not quite. Okay. Technically... Wait a second, I forgot the grid data. Here we go. There, looks exactly the same. Perfect. Okay. Are you okay? Why are you booping into the mic like that? Got a baby. Meh. Okay, this seems to work. Maybe. Okay, now calculate the new data. Okay, just have to think about this, like especially the step smaller than 2 thing. But yeah, no, so far we've just calculated the new losses basically, right? Okay, Yeah, okay, so the final branch is basically... Yeah, so step 2 is already our final step, right? That's why we don't go any further in that direction. Like we have step 0, step 1 and step 2. So only if the step is smaller than 2, we go further. In this case, it's a bit different. Now our final step is 6, right? From 0 to 6, 7 different steps. So smaller than 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. But before we had, no. 0, 1, 2. That's 3. So I have to say smaller than 6, right? Because if I have 3 relevant steps and I say 0, 1, 2, 3 relevant steps, now I say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, counting with my hands. 7, yeah, okay, perfect. That should do the trick then. And only if our onward loss then is smaller than the best loss, and only if the visit data in that position for the amount of steps we would have in that position and in that direction is smaller, is not smaller than what we're gonna be working with there. Only then we go into the final branch with this new data. Okay, and here if right loss is smaller than best loss, and if the stuff that we already had in the position before is not better than what we're gonna have, only then we go into the final branch with these with this data, like changing the direction, going to the right position, working with the right loss, and going back to step 0 because we've taken a turn and are again in our first relevant step. Same for the left. All this seems like it should still work as before. Okay. Cool. Now let's see if it actually gives me the right result for the test data, or if we are still as screwed up as before. 94, that looks better, I think, from what I remember. Let's see, let's hope, please. 94! Okay, cleaning up helped. Everything made sense. There was structure. God damn it, this is good. And we got the result pretty much instantly. Well, time to run it on the actual data. That was nice indeed. Yeah, I don't know where the mistake was before, but before cleaning up it was just a pain trying to figure out where we went wrong. So just cleaning up part 1 and now going through it step by step is current step 4.4. No, that's because also because my step counting was just a mess. Everything was a mess. So yeah, I don't know. This made much more sense now. Okay, paste the data. I mean, let's not lob the Tag before the Abend. Let's get the puzzle input. Let's also get the other example here first and see if we get the right result for that. 71, 71. Nice. Okay, puzzle input again. Little late for that, ain't it? Fair. I guess. Let's not loop the Abend before the morning then. Okay, this is gonna take a moment because it's still not super efficient, but it should finish within a minute or 10. I don't know exactly. I could keep updates, but maybe I should keep updates if it doesn't finish within a minute or so. Because that helped keep track of things yesterday and made things a little bit less boring to watch. And it did take a while. I was hoping that maybe this rewritten code would also just work faster, but maybe that is just not the case. Because I didn't change that much, so it might take like 10 minutes or so. Which is not ideal, but it's good enough, so Yeah, I might just code in something to give me an update whenever we find a new best score. Okay, let's do that. What is it? Final branch, here it is. Okay, yeah, here. Console log best loss, that's what we need. There. Bam! Look at the numbers going down. You know what we could actually do? Like, I've not thought of that, but you know what we could do? We could just set this to I don't know, we could just set this to 10,000 for example and see if we find any better results. Like, that should speed things up, right? There we go. Because we can just throw away so many results instantly if we just try low numbers. And actually, yeah, we could just... Yeah, that would speed things up so much if we just like did like a little algorithm to try certain numbers and just narrow down the space. Yeah, but we can do it manually as well. So I've thought of a way to actually make this a very efficient algorithm. Let's just go for 5,000. Maybe 5,000 is too low already. We're surely gonna find something with 6,000, right? I mean, we were basically there already. There we go. Yeah, that's a smart idea. That would just be one more layer on top of my algorithm, which would speed it up quite a bit, I think. But, I mean, yeah, just setting this to 6,000 already cut out quite a bit. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, we're getting pretty low here. I forgot what our previous result was. Oh, the previous answer was 1,238, so it might have been... Wait, it's actually worse than? 1,362, but they wanted to make it better. And this is worse, right? Yeah. My previous answer was 1,238 and they wanted to use these ultra crucibles to make it better and now it's worse? Good job. That's the right answer. Yep, they made it worse by using the ultra crucibles. Okay. Anyway, we solved. We got a gold star. And I came up with a smarter approach that I didn't fully implement, but at least manually kinda implemented. That's good. I've unlocked new approaches to future challenges with that, I think. Just narrow down the search space. As soon as you find one result, go lower. If you find a result, throw away everything in between. Just like quickly narrow down by trial and error. That's a good idea. I mean, it's not my idea, but it's something I basically remembered from other algorithms that I've learned about. But this is kind of funny that, like, also based on the story now, because what they said, the crucibles of lava simply aren't large enough to provide an... Ah, wait, no, I thought it was... Okay, no, I see. So it was just not about the heat loss, it was about the adequate supply of lava. Okay, so they didn't need it to be better at navigating through the things, they just needed it to be, or like, get less heat loss, although it could have gotten less heat loss in certain situations, like this example, for example. Or did it? Yeah, this was before 102 and here it's 94. So in some situations the bigger crucibles actually give you a better result with the heat loss as well, but that's not the main point. Okay, fair. Cool. Nice. We solved. So I think I'll just throw away my original. Or should I just keep them for... I guess I'll at least keep my part 1 cleanup and part 1 because they both work, but I'll throw away my... maybe I'll not. I'll rename it. First attempt. Not working. Okay. I'll just call this part 2. And it seems good. Okay. Okay. Yay. Oof, okay. Nice. We got it. Time to move on to day 18. Okay, first I'm gonna create my... why not use the cleanup version? Gonna create my JS files. Day 18. Part 1. And our input data. Is the input data file. Day 18. Whoops. Need to save. Go. This should read from day 18. Better do it now than forget later. Okay, there we are. Nice, nice, nice. Now I have to change my bot settings again, otherwise... Okay, Shrugs might be streaming right now. But if Shrugs was here, Shrugs would remind me that my bot is now gonna say the wrong thing about the AdventOfCode. Now we're working on day 18. Nice, nice. Not even 1 hour into the stream. Okay. Cleaning up the code actually helps a lot. Okay, let's look again at day 18. I've already peeked a bit yesterday at the end of the stream. But here we go. Day 18. Thanks to your efforts, the Machine Parts Factory is one of the first factories up and running since the lava fall came back. Did you hear, Flecky? Thanks to our efforts. However, to catch up with the large backlog of parts requests, the factory will also need a large supply of lava for a while. The elves have already started creating a large lagoon nearby for this purpose. However, they aren't sure the lagoon will be big enough. They've asked you to take a look at the dig plan, your puzzle input. For example, R6 color code, D5 color code, L2 color code, etc. The digger starts in a 1 meter cube hole in the ground. They then dig the specified number of meters up, down, left or right, clearing full 1 meter cubes as they go. The directions are given as seen from above, so if up were north, then right would be east and so on. Each trench is also listed with the color that the edge of the trench should be painted as an RGB hexadecimal color code. When viewed from above, the above example dig plan would result in the following loop of trench having been dug out from otherwise ground level terrain. At this point, the trench could contain 38 cubic meters of lava. However, this is just the edge of the lagoon. The next step is to dig out the interior so that it is 1 meter deep as well. Now the lagoon can contain a much more respectable 62 cubic meters of lava. While the interior is dug out, the edges are also painted according to the color codes in the dig plan. I think this is just saying these are painted according to the dig plan, and here they are still painted according to the dig plan. Still find it weird that they mention it again there, because that seems just natural, but okay. The elves are concerned the lagoon won't be large enough if they follow their dig plan. How many cubic meters of lava could it hold? To begin, get your puzzle input. I mean, this one would hold 62, right? So we start with this input here. Sample input, always good to start with. So now let's see. Here we are. Input data day 18. First things first. How do we parse this? Oop. It's not a grid data, it's a dig data. Yeah, first we split it by the rows and then we map. Like, I don't know. Maybe the directions still are gonna be useful. And the turns. Potentially? I don't know, we'll keep that for now. But the rest can go, I believe. So what does it look like with just the previous splitting algorithm kind of stuff? Not a number, yeah, makes sense. We're using numbers here. So the map's useless like that, but whatever. I didn't save. Okay, I mean, that's maybe progress, I don't know. We use split on X again. That would be nice, I think. That looks good. I can work with that. Nice. Huh. I'm kind of surprised that just instantly worked, but I'll take it. Yeah, we kind of have to extract the part in the brackets here in the end, but that's not going to be a big issue, I think. Also, we don't even need it for part 1, so maybe we just ignore it for now and just try to get part 1 done. I don't know. So good. Soundtrack. These parts I have not heard quite as often because the game gets difficult. Okay. Okay, the thing is, the first problem I see is that we don't know before it happens how big our grid is gonna be, right? And that's like one issue. We could just go for, I don't know, like the largest conceivable possibility by just like summing up all the R's, all the R numbers and all the L numbers and picking the higher ones, picking like like adding up all the D numbers and all the U numbers, like not together but separately, and then picking the higher result, and then just making a grid of both higher results, like columns and rows like that. That should give us a grid that's like large enough anyway, and unused space might not be a huge issue in the end. I think that would work. So let's see. Maybe let's just start with making a grid, because I feel like having a grid and putting stuff in there might be smart. I have worked with grids before, so let's keep doing it. I think we might want to filter then, right? Okay. Look up the filter function again. Could just write the function right in there, right? Okay. Technically, you could also write a separate filter function though. Yeah, maybe. Need a true or false statement, yes. So we need like two arguments technically, because we also want to say what we want to filter for, right? Probably, maybe. We'll see if this works. But if we filter, we just put in the filter function, right? Ah, okay, this is not quite ideal, I think. Maybe we'll just, I mean, this is not that complex of a function anyway. I thought it would be more complex, so whatever. We can just use this way of writing it, right? This should work. Okay. Nice. That does indeed work. All right. I've just realized that the center one is a string, but whatever. We can always numberize that string in like while we're using it. It shouldn't be a huge issue. I'm not going to go through the trouble of numberizing that right now. We'll see if that is a good idea or not. But this seems to work. So we do this for example, right and left. Let's start with that and then let's write a little loop for maybe we can make this an array later. There. $10. Sounds about right. Nice. Okay. Cool. We want to do this in an array. I don't even know. We don't really... I'm not going to overcomplicate this. I think it's fine to just like make this for all the directions. Eh. Okay. I mean, this is going to be somewhat repetitive, but whatever. As long as it works, it works. Okay. Both are 10. Great. That's left is 2, 5, 1, 2. 2, 5, 1, 2. Yeah, that's 10 indeed. Cool. But at least I think it's working. Okay. There we go. No. Oh, yeah, not like the first two that I listed are still up and down, but yeah. Between up and left, left is higher, the max of both is 10. Right, okay. So that is working. Yes, just a little surprise, but yeah, good stuff. So now can create a grid with that basically. Now we have all the information for creating that grid. So ideally, I mean, okay. So this would be my rows, right? Yeah, going... Technically I should go with the columns first, but I didn't do that before either, right? Whatever. Okay, I could also do it like this, so now I have so now I have an array of arrays with 10 of these in there. But yeah, I basically need to create 2 grids and then put copies of each column grid into each of these, right? I think. So maybe I should have... I don't know, we could... Let's go with... these are my rows, right? Let's think again. From the right left distance. So this is actually my columns. Not even a grid right now, it's more like grid col and grid row would be better terms, but whatever. Somehow I just can't wrap my brain around how to do this in a nicer way right now, but I think we're gonna get there ultimately. Okay, now... Yeah, so these are my rows. I could do instantly How do I make a copy of an array? Okay, it's just this big. Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. Okay, spread operator, shallow copy, sounds about right. Isn't multi-dimensional, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, that should do the trick then. Even though... Do I want to do it like this, or do I want to... I think this is fine. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking what I want to work with, but... oh. Ta-da! Okay, nice. So now we have, 9 rows with 10 columns each. First we pick the row, which is our y coordinate technically, so we might have wanted to do it the other way around, but whatever. Yeah, maybe I should do that right, because if now I go for... I have to change the names anyway. Now if I go for row grid 0, 1 for example, then this would be my row 1, line 2, but row 1 means y coordinate, so should probably switch it around. So that means we kind of do this stuff here first, and then instead of doing this here, let's give it a proper name. Final grid then. So now it should make sense. Yeah, okay. Now we have 10 rows with 9 columns. Or rather 10 columns with 9 rows each. Yeah, that way it makes sense. Yeah, okay. So now we can access, for example, with the grid 0, 1 would be the first column, second row. Okay, X, Y coordinates. That seems better. Okay, cool. So that means we have our grid set up, which should give us enough space in any possible scenario, because it's just northeast, southwest directions. That's kind of nice. So now we have to mark what is digged out and what is not. So Yeah, now we have to go through our original... Don't think we need... Do we need these? I don't know, maybe we do. Yeah, I mean, it kinda still makes sense. Let's think if these directions are still correct now, though. If we want to go right, we have to... Yeah, they are not, because here I had them switched, like, this was, like, going right would mean changing my second value, which now it doesn't mean anymore. So it all needs to be switched around. If we want to use it even, I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Okay, that should do the trick. Going up is reducing by 1 the second one, the y coordinate, that, yeah, now that makes sense. Much more than before. Okay, I don't know if we need to make turns though, but that's okay. But this is certainly going to be helpful with navigating, I think, probably. Okay, let's see. We have to go through our big data for sure. Let's call it instr. It's like instruction or something, like each row is one instruction. Also, I think we want to keep track of our current position. It's not 1, 1, it's 0, 0, of course. Okay. That seems fine. So now we want to know where we're going. That should be in our instructions. First thing. Okay. Instruction 0 is our direction. So,
my statements sarcastic, my flows pyroclastic, my legends dynastic. Yeah, when I rise like Lazarus, my odor is
we're not really gonna need it right now, but why not keep track of it anyway while we're here. Okay, so we know the direction. Okay. First things first is also in our dig grid. Let's look at the task again. Like, I was wondering what the first spot would be colored in. The edge of the trench should be painted in. Up to, yeah, we close the thing by going here, so this 6 to the side. Oh, 6 to the side, so this one is not colored, I guess. We start here and then go 6 to the side. Okay, so the first one doesn't have a hexadecimal color code, it seems.
The unholy moly, underworld bully, I will crush those who oppose me, just like Mummy told me.
because it's not mentioned here. Let's look at my actual input data. Just want to know if... Okay, color code 00, like all zeros is not used, so we can use that for just like things that we've dug out but that don't have a color code. Okay. Why not push the color code in there? For later use. Okay, that's the starting position. Now... For every step, we gotta color the in-between stops as yeah, okay. Okay, how do we do it ideally? We have the current position, right? So we have the, we want to update our dig grid. In plus. She might go from starting at 1, right? Because again, we need to multiply the stuff that we add here. Okay, so this should move us through the dig grid, and then we have to do something in those positions, right? Wait a second, this looks... Oh yeah. No, wait, is it fine? I think it's fine. Why did it add the brackets though? That's confusing. What are those brackets for? Like, the thing that is supposed to make my code look somewhat decent is putting those brackets there that I don't understand, because I wanna... because, okay, maybe I did wrong anyway. Yeah, I did wrong. Don't need to use the comma here. Need to use... something like this. This should give me the right position in the dig grid, right? I think so. Now we need to do something. Now we need to push in that position. And we need to push the current color. Actually, this is not correct. It's this, but... how do we slice Like the start is not 0 but 1. And we want to remove the last piece, so let me see, can we do that? Oh, array. Don't want to slice an array. String slice there. Okay. And we still need to update our... I hope this is correct right now with the slicing. We'll see about that later. I mean, it doesn't really matter for part 1 anyway, but... yeah, we have to update our current position. Current position equals... Alright, current position. 0 equals... or rather plus equals... this one, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this works. I don't know if this is all. I'm just gonna test. We'll see. It doesn't, of course. It's reading the string R, not as the direction R, right? Is that the issue? I think so. Probably. Okay. What was this nicer way of making if-then-else statements without doing if-then-else statements? Because I think we could do... I mean, I could do it with an if-then-else statement, but you know, there was this other way with multiple options. Maybe I can Google it like that. Switch, that's it. Yeah, okay, thank you. Probably. Never use it. Probably should. Yeah, okay, I think that might be smart. Yeah, that looks good. That looks better. See if it works. Nope. Not access current direction before initialize. Okay, that's something we can fix. There we go. Actually, am I? Oh, yeah, but yeah, okay. We don't want it to be anything yet, I guess. Just want it to be initialized. Properties of undefined once more. Okay, I've not considered that case. I've not considered the case that we... Let me see what is happening. I think I know what's happening. We're starting here. Technically it shouldn't be happening, right? I was thinking we were overshooting at some point. In this case we shouldn't be, but we might as well. Like we might start here and then go at some point further left than where we started, which in this case we don't, but it might happen. But I don't know why we have issues here. It seems like we're going out of bounds. I mean, I have to make sure that we don't at some point. Somehow. I think I can come up with ways of doing that, but I still wonder what's going on here right now. What? Oh. Yes, please. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's already something going horribly wrong at the start, apparently. Like, why is this pushing it into every single one? That is like exactly what I wanted to avoid here. Thought I made copies. But apparently I don't. That is interesting. What if we do something like... Oops. Nope. Ah. Is that changing it then? I think it is not. Why? I don't understand. Can someone explain how... what? Actually, this whole thing looks weird. No, it's fine. It's just, okay, it just looks weird. But yeah, this is... God damn it. I even Googled it. Still didn't, like... Do you code? I mean, I try to. I don't know, if you don't call this coding, then apparently I'm not coding. I'm trying. This is exactly... Do you know how to make something like VetSim? I don't even know what VetSim is, no. I've just started coding recently again. Like, I've done it ages ago, but not for quite some time, and now I'm doing a web dev course, and that kind of motivated me to go back into the good old-fashioned coding and now do this coding calendar. But I don't even know what VetSim is, so sorry, no. Can someone explain to me why this isn't working? This is so stupid. This is basically what they're... Do I make virus? Not right now, and I don't really intend to. I don't know. What would you want the virus to do? Topple capitalism? Then I'm all in. I don't understand why this is... Do you know how to make one? Nope, I don't. Okay. I don't understand why this is not making a proper copy of it. Well, you know what? What if we just, like, do it differently? Maybe? Can we? Yeah, we can. I don't know why I couldn't wrap my head around that earlier, but... Okay. should technically do it, I think. Hopefully. Unexpected end of input, I love it. Ah, here. Let's see. That should technically do it then. Kinda. Okay, this... yeah, nice. Okay. We're not having the same issues anymore. I still don't know why this didn't work, but... what am I using? I'm using JavaScript right now. I've worked with Python in the past. Would like to get back into it, but for now I think it's better to just focus on one language. Okay, so at least that's working. We're still running into issues though. Okay, yeah, so the only part so far that worked was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 steps worked. But now, what's the next instruction? Next instruction is down 5, and for some reason down doesn't work. Wonder why, because we're not leaving the grid or anything. Technically, you know, there's something's wrong with this here. Some IRL stuff came up that I've only finished doing now, so I don't think I'll stream. Ah, I see, so you weren't streaming. Well, I solved day 17 part 2, and now I'm struggling setting things up for day 18. I don't know why I'm struggling so much, but I'm struggling. And, I mean, we're making progress. Progress anyway, so that's good. But something is wrong with me navigating this wonderful grid that I've created. But we'll figure it out. So we know where that stops. Let's keep it in here, just comment it out. Direction is 2. 2 is down. That should be fine. Oh, god damn it. No, wait. Is this even wrong? No, this is fine, I think. Should technically be fine. Am I even working with the current position here? Oh yeah, here we are. Okay. Why does it say in this scenario that our direction is down? That should not be the case, right? Like, while we're on 0, 0, our first instruction should say right. Don't quite understand that. Oh, current direction. Yeah, current position is set. We're not... Oh, I think I see what the problem might be. No, it's not. Again. Right 6.
Bapanada.
This music sounds like a postmodern Klingon opera. I think that's cool. I like it. Bapanada indeed. How are you, Joe? How are you? How are you, Grim? How are you, Trucks, by the way? I hope the IRL stuff wasn't something super stressful. How are you, Krenchkin? Ah, this track, I see. That was a while ago. Don't know what track that was, but I kind of missed that message. Full of food now, that is nice. I have some pistachios here. I'm going to get some pistachios. Although, I also have some vegan Kit Kat here. Let me have some vegan Kit Kat. Tired, but well, we'll go to play soon. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream super long today either. Maybe another hour, maybe not quite even. Because Kit is streaming today, I think. I mean, I don't know if Kit is streaming yet, but... technically Kit should be streaming already. I wanna raid over there at some point. I don't think Kit is streaming yet. Maybe Kit is streaming already. I didn't see. Oh, Kit is streaming already. Okay. Just had to post something in Kit's chat real quick. Mostly tired now. Fair. I've had no hot water all over Christmas. Now my kettle died. Boo! That sucks. Aww. Ah, Mima gave me a shout out, I see. Yeah, Kit is streaming work. No hot water all over Christmas, that sucks. Yeah. Rip Kettle, our electric kettle, also died a couple of weeks ago. What is it with kettles dying? I looked at the review of the one I bought last time, Joe. One said, I guess these last a couple of years, but I bought that one in 2020, so it's done alright considering I drink a plantation's worth of coffee every month. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they do break after a while, usually. Okay, I don't quite understand why our current direction gets set to 2 for some reason here at the start. That should not be the case, right? Why is that happening? Right. We have right, but for some reason... Why? Why? Why does R get translated to 2? R equals 0. Why is everything so weird right now? First the arrays, now this. Nothing makes sense. I hate this. I hate everything about this. This makes no freaking sense. Can someone explain? Please. Still haven't gotten around to getting a new kettle or other water heating device yet, so if I want tea I must whispers microwave the water. Oh no!
The fact sphere is incredibly handsome.
The fact sphere is incredibly handsome, yes. Korenchkin, can you explain? Also, it's glitching. Oh no. Is it glitching? Or did I might have to just have looked at 2 different screens. Maybe it wasn't glitching. True, but doesn't help in explaining. That is correct. I just don't see why. Why is this happening? Is something wrong with this switch thing, or like in the case D is the last one, so the last one seems to just always get triggered. Is that the case? Somehow they all get triggered? Probably that's the case, right? I mean, we could try. Breaks are missing. You need those in JavaScript. Oh god, JavaScript sucks. Okay, good to know. Yeah, but why do they all get triggered? Like, why is case L even true in that scenario? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, okay, I need the breaks, but they shouldn't even trigger to begin with, right? Because case R is not like case R is the case, but case L is not the case. I don't understand. The next one is also used. I mean, that's fine technically, like, but or like it's used as soon as the first case is true, everything is used. It continues with later cases and executes them even if they're not true. That's stupid. Okay, I understand then. Okay. Break then. Thank you. Thanks Nineberry. Thanks Korenchkin. Okay, I guess I understand. That's why I never use switch. I mean, because I don't understand it apparently. Either this is why I don't use switch, or this happened because I don't use switch. Both are true, I guess. Like that in most languages. Okay, it's not JavaScript's fault, it's just switch is stupid. Just use if then else then, because this is not even shorter now. Okay, it's still breaking, but at least we're making it further down the line, so that's progress. Wait, what? That's so dumb? It is. It is. Oh well. We're making it further. Yippee. But at some point we are still undefined for some weird reason. Does the navigation make sense anyway? We go 6 to the right, makes sense. We go down 2, makes no sense whatsoever. Why do we end up in position 5? Oh, we go down 5. Yeah, fair. This is not the distance. Yeah, okay, this is good. Go down 5, we go left 2, leads to this position, we go right 2. No, we go down 2 first. Yeah, then we go right 2. Yeah, this makes sense so far. Then we're supposed to go down 2, but somehow it breaks because somehow we're getting out of bounds there. I thought I had made sure that this would not happen, but apparently I did wrong when creating my grid originally, so it's just not big enough. That's the current issue. I mean, I knew there were issues there, just like I realized the case that shouldn't trigger here, but like technically this should give us the distance we need, right? But maybe I mixed up rows and columns again or something. That is possible. Let's see if it works if I switch these around. Why do I even... whatever. Yay, it works! Okay, cool. So I just mixed those up. Still, we have an issue here because if we were to, for example, go right 1, down 1 and then left 5, which is technically possible, then we would go out of bounds as well, so we kind of need to prevent that. So instead of using the max, I think we just need to use the sum to be absolutely sure. Like the sum of the sums. So that we can go up and down far enough. And then we need to also position ourselves in the right starting spot to make sure that we have enough room, that there's always enough room to the top and to the bottom and to the left and to the right to never be able to go out of bounds. Then we should have a grid that's been large enough. Was not short code but faster execution time since it uses fixed jump lengths. What are fixed jump lengths? And apparently if then else doesn't have those. Some low-level concept probably. Okay. Yeah, so you also are not familiar. Fair enough. Okay, I mean at least this is technically working so far. Let's look at the big grid at the end. Yeah, I can see how this might be our grid, I think. Looks horrible, of course. Because the terminal is always doing great. But, yeah. So here the first and the third one are marked. Let's go. last line, almost everything is marked except for the fourth from the end. Is that correct? Seems weird, but maybe it's correct. Oh yeah, this one here. That's the last column technically, but yeah, everything marked except for the fourth from the end are also here. Okay. And the one before only has 1, 2, 3, 4 markings. Yeah, I mean this is gonna be correct, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 markings. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're getting the right stuff. Now we need to mark the stuff in the center somehow. That's gonna be fun. Because now we need to figure out again what is inside and what is outside of our trenches. But technically, in this case, it shouldn't be as difficult as it was in the other one, right? Because here it's basically just like scan every line, and as soon as you cross one of these, mark everything in between as well. Well, if you cross multiple, that's also fine, I think. Oh no, it doesn't have to be. Like if we were to dig down and then dig up again, we wouldn't want to mark the stuff afterwards. Ah, I hate this. This is again like that previous day problem, but now... Yeah, like here, you wouldn't want to cross these and then start marking here, for example. Like if you were to read this like from top to bottom or somehow, then you wouldn't want to cross these and then start marking. So you gotta do more to figure out what is inside. How do we figure out what's inside? I mean, I could keep track of more information. I could keep track of the direction I was going in when doing this. So then if we were to like cross this, we knew we were going left, which doesn't tell me too much, but for example, yeah, I don't know how that would make a difference, because in this scenario we always were going... Were we always going? No, we were going up here and then left. So if we were to go like by the line, we would see first left, then we would see up, and then we would see stuff. Okay. If we were going through this line here, we would first see up and then see right, and then... Yeah, but if we were to go down here, would that be different? We're going left and then we're going up. So here we would see up, up, left. Would that somehow tell us to not mark here? Let me think. what if we... that also doesn't work. Like, we could have enclosed spaces that are not actually interior. I was thinking we could just like fill it out from the sides basically, and then just consider the empty ones, the ones that we still need to fill with stuff, which kind of makes sense actually. But yeah, no, we could have enclosed spaces that are not interior, which kind of destroys that possibility, because those would not get filled from the outside. I think I have to think about this some more, like what is the difference between passing through this and, or what is the difference of passing through this, for example, and passing through this. I think it might be a direction change at the end. Is that it, maybe? Because that's basically what's happening here, right? So we have here left, left, and here we have up. And here we have, well, we start with nothing, and then we go just right, 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 right. And then we don't change, maybe? Like here we would also have a direction change at the end. Well, here we don't have anything, you have just one spot, but if it's just one spot, it must be transitioning to the inside, right? So here we have left, and here we had up, left, up, so a change again. Here's just one, but here we have the problem, I think. No, here it's like, yeah, here it's up, but then it's like left, 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 so we don't have a direction change at the end. Is that it? I mean, seems to be working so far for the example, but I'm not really sure if that is always the case. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. Like, if we had, for example, just gone down here, left, and instantly up, then we would be like... Here we would be in left state, and here we would be in down state. And then we would still not want to enter. That would not be the case. So that's just a coincidence, and not actually a way to determine if we're inside or outside the whole thing. Oh well. It's a start. Okay, now I'm gonna catch up with chat. If you want to see proper horror, search for Duff's device. Okay, I shall in a moment. Also, I think I get why it behaves that way actually. It's so you can do things like switch X, case 0, case 1, do something. And it does the thing if X is either 0 or 1. Okay. Originally, the compiler generates a mapping between the value switched on and the offset of the case label. If you only have one mapping, look up instead of n if comparisons to get to the right. So you only have one mapping lookup instead of n if comparisons to get to the right code. Okay. I get it, kinda, I think. Made sense back then, but there's much better ways to do this now in modern languages, like e.g. match and Rust. Okay. Pretty cool actually. So with an if-else, the computer is basically going if the value this, is the value this? No. Is the value this? No. Is the value this? Yes, execute this code. But with the switch it goes, the value is this, look up what code that corresponds to. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, also no low-level experience whatsoever. Also no good idea for this yet. I mean, basically we want to know if the dots are surrounded by two thingies, right? Is that always a guarantee then? Probably, maybe, I don't know. Also not necessarily, right? Because if we were like in a scenario such as this where we go like down first and then up afterwards, and then we would have dots here, then we would maybe have the same scenario back here. And these dots would kind of be enclosed by the things, but they would still not be inside. And we would just go, I don't know, like this. Over the top. And here just, yeah, connect these down here. God damn it, stop pausing YouTube. Yes, I'm still listening. How did I solve that before, by the way? I know it was painful, but eventually I did it. Worked with like the yes, no, maybe state kinda. Like in some cases we could be sure that we were inside, in other cases it was kind of a maybe and it depended on the next symbol we found. It was like that, right? So we definitely need to keep track of the direction we were going in, I think. Probably. Yeah, I think that's the case. It's basically again like working with brackets. So like, yeah, like a down symbol opens the bracket technically. So if we find dots after a down symbol, the bracket is open and the bracket will be closed by an up symbol normally. Something like this. technically. Yeah, I mean, in the end it is really just like down and up symbols that are relevant to us, right? All the others are not. Or am I mistaken? Like if we go from left to right through the columns, I mean, at least. Through the rows, not columns. Like here we have an up. We enter.
Do a barrel roll.
Did I do a barrel roll? I think I did a barrel roll. Yes, I did. Hopefully. Thanks, Walker. So here we have an up, so we enter. And then we have a down, so we know we're out again. Here we have the left, but here we have an up. We went up here, so we enter and we leave. What about this? Okay, yeah, because here we went up first. Here it's up, so we enter. Then we have right, which doesn't change anything. Then we have a dot, which is inside. Then we have a down, so we leave. I think that's a down. Or it might be left, but here is then a down. Yeah, here's a down. So then we leave. Okay. Maybe that makes sense. Here we have an up, so we enter. Here we have a down, so we leave. Here we have... Here one of these is an up. This is an up, I think. So we enter. And this one here is a down, so we leave. Up and down. Okay, this might be it. So we have to keep track of if we were going up or down at least. Okay. Now I have to think how to actually do that. Keep track of that stuff. Wapanada. Like right now, we're just putting in the color code. I mean, to make it simple, instead of putting in the color code for now, we could just put in the direction. We will probably want the color code later, but that's okay. I just push X on the first field, maybe. Okay, so instead of pushing the color, we will push the direction basically. Should I go with the? I'll go with this, maybe, or should I go with the cursor? I guess it doesn't really matter, but this might be more versatile because this we can, yeah. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, yeah. Now we have the directions in there, like as numbers. Oh, why does the first spot get made into a 3? Thought it wouldn't like loop back to the first position, but maybe it does. The 3 is up. Okay, so it ends on there. I think I might have misread that at first then. Oh yeah, the last is up 2, so up 1, up 2. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good to know actually. So we don't do this X at the start at all. Cool, that helps a little bit. Okay, not bad, not bad. We can work with this. So what is one of these here? Is one row or one column? I'm always confused. We should go for X value first, so it should be one column, right? So we want to do this column by column. Yeah, that's the first column. Up, up, left, nothing, nothing. Up, up, left, nothing, nothing. Yeah, okay. So we do this column by column and try to determine like that, what is inside and what is outside. Actually, that might make sense to figure out if this is correct anyway. Yeah, okay, so here, before it was up and down, right? So we needed up and then a down to close it at some point. I think here it's left and right. Like here we have, we cross an up, here we cross a left. And so we could start counting these, and then we cross an up and then another left. So we could still keep counting these, but we never encounter a right, so we never encounter like a closing bracket. So all of these don't count. I think that's the case, but for these it's different. So here we encounter a right, and then we here encounter a left. So this counts. And then these don't count, then we encounter a right, so this might count. And then we encounter down here a left. So this one also counts. Yeah, I think that's how it works. We always have to say, okay, it's a maybe until we find the closing bracket, so to speak. I think that makes sense. Okay, cool. So that should allow us to keep count. Just have to write that in a moment, but I'm gonna take a quick break and then hopefully we can at least finish part 1, which basically just requires us to count how many things we're digging out. Alright, be right back. I'm back and ready to start the counting.
Ahoy!
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 Ahoy! And, okay, that was close. That could have hit. If I had been slightly less.
The value of pi is the ratio of any circle's circumference
I
to
know
its
where
diameter
this is
in
going.
Euclidean space.
If you had underwear and a butt, I'd pull your underwear right up your butt.
That's rude. Why would you do that?
Orbit, space orbit, in my spacesuit.
Ah, spacesuit. To space, yes, that's where it's going. Instantly to space. Thank you for hanging out, Koranskin. As always, it's always nice having you. And get some good rest. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully see you soon. I'll try to stream again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Stretchies. Soon we're gonna raid Kit. Just wanna do the counting still. Then part 1 should be done pretty much. I mean, I also wanted to work, but we'll see. Sleep well, get some good rest. Bye bye. So, okay. So basically we do I still have to work on my grid, but I can do that later. For now it works. Maybe it will work for the rest as well, who knows? Wait, what just happened? Something just popped up, I thought. I'm confused. That's okay. Okay. Mr. Cat. Don't steal my food. Hello. Hello. Little cuddle baby. Hello. Okay. Wants to be a belly cat right now. Okay. All right. Okay. So going to the X's and then the Y's. That is, yeah, picking the column first and then going through the column. So then, Wait, what are the ones that we're looking for? Yeah, 3 and... Oh wait, yeah, we actually have the 1. The 1 is like the inversion. Yeah, is it? I'm confused now. No, is it? I have to check. 1 and 3? No, that's different things. Yeah, 1 is left and 3 is... Yeah, it's 2 and 3 basically. Okay, yeah. So we're not looking for the... Unless we are. Yeah, no, here it is. So the 1. The 1 is the relevant thing. Exactly, and we need a 0 to make a closing statement. I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So includes, right? Wasn't it includes? Why is... of course. Why doesn't it give me includes? That seems like it should work. Okay, fair enough. Although we wanna actually say now if because if 1 is already active, we wanna make 1 inactive, right? Code. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Through the lines. Okay, that should at least allow us to switch between the states. The active and passive states. Also say room plus equals 1, that's a guarantee, because as soon as we find any symbol, anything in there, it is always already room. The edges count as well. So that is good. Okay. If plus equals 0, plus equals 1. I think that should be correct. Like basically, if we find the closing bracket, we add the current temp count to the total count and yeah, set the temp count to 0. Okay, I think that might do it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Okay. Stumble. I guess we can try and see what happens. 0! Yippee! That's exactly what I was expecting. God damn it. Why is that? Like, it should at least count the simple things, right? It's a 3. Now I say true. Okay, then why doesn't this happen? Like, we should be getting there, right? Or maybe not. What is happening? Why? Why do we never get here? Fine. Did I do my console logging before the other? X length. I'm an idiot. Not going through the objects. I'm just going through the. There. All right. Nice. Not counting all the relevant stuff. I know that, but let's still see what we get right now. 56 already. That's not bad. But we haven't considered the things that aren't even part of it, like the things that just the other includes 2 and 3. They should also be counted. Okay, but only if we're... They should always be counted, but they shouldn't count to the temp count then, right? So we can just... Basically right now we're... Yeah, if they're active we're counting everything, but actually we don't want to do that if we just find a regular symbol, because we know the regular symbol is gonna count, so we don't have to make it dependent on that, and we can just subtract it again then, I suppose. That should do the trick. But we only need to decrease the temp count if we're in active mode, right? Okay, that should do the trick. Hopefully. 69, nice. But also I think it's not really nice, because I don't think that's the correct answer. But 62. Close, but not quite. 69, just everything. No, one is missing. We didn't count one of them. Which one did we not count? I mean, yeah, it can't be all of them, because it's a 69 is not. This is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10. Yeah, we have 70. That's correct. So 69 were counted. I mean, our grid is bigger technically, but yeah, I wonder why we overcounted. Maybe I shouldn't console log this random stuff. Okay, now we can console log of progress, I suppose. Start with 0, obviously. In the first row we get 6. 6 makes sense. We have 6 pieces in there. Next one we should get to... This is 3. This is 6. 8. So we should get to 14, but we get to 16. Why do we get to 16? That means probably that these two are being counted, right? Yeah, we're getting a full 10 plus. So why are these two being counted? Shouldn't we have... Did I forget to deactivate the active state? Technically not, no. I went into another active case here already. That is not ideal. Like, because we instantly switched to a new active case there, which we shouldn't. We should just end the active case. How do we ideally do that? I guess I could have a very temporary was active marker. Actually, I will only need that in here, right? I don't... This could be done more elegantly. Yes, everything I do, but... That's okay. There. So now it should only reactivate if it wasn't already active before. Maybe that fixes it. Nope, still at 69 for some reason. Why is that? We encounter the 1, we count these two, we encounter the 0. Oh wait, is that the issue? We count these two? Is that not what we're supposed to do? Oh yeah, the second. Oh, we encountered the 0. No, we encountered the 0. We count this one. Yeah, okay. And then we encounter the 1, and then we shouldn't keep counting, but for some reason we are. Thought that would fix it. The was active thing. Oh no, I'm setting it with every Y again to... Wait, no, that's okay. Yeah, with every Y I'm setting it to... Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, actually. Oh, I think, yeah, we're counting double here because I'm also counting the switch positions, right? So here we have to just like basically check if it's not empty, because yeah, if there's anything in there, we just wanna Darren is empty. Well, just go for length equals 0, right? Hopefully that fixes it. 56. That's also not correct, right? No, it should be 62. Okay, what one are we missing now? That's the next question. Okay, we only count 2 on the first one. God damn it. Yeah, these subtractions and additions are kind of stupid. Anyway, let's figure out. Let's sort through this somehow. Wait, actually, no, this won't be triggering at the... Oh, no, this is fine. Oh, no, I understand now. This will deactivate here. This is not... I was kind of assuming it would trigger twice or something. That's stupid. Well, let's first revert this, maybe. I don't know if this makes sense the way I did it now. So this was active, I don't think makes much sense. I think what I thought was the issue is actually not the issue, because we will only activate or deactivate in one step. I think the main issue is the double counting, probably. I don't know. Oh yeah, we have. Let me see. Maybe that actually was the thing. The thing about active, inactive was stupid. That was like the thing was active. That part I think was just nonsense, probably. Because I think that never was the issue. The issue was that we're double counting here. We're increasing the temp count after activating. So we kind of have to not do that. So... And the music stopped again. Snowy feeling. Sure. All right, I think we're almost there. I'm optimistic. Only if the grid length is 0 and we're active. Only then we're doing the temp count. This we don't need now because we're not adding these in the first place. So maybe this is it. 38. God damn it. We're starting out okay. Kinda, right? I mean, maybe I fixed some things. Looks kinda like it. We start with 0, 6, 12, 18. 0, 6, 12, 18. I mean, yeah. 6 and 6 and... that should not be 12. That should already be 14. So... Now the question is, what is it missing? Is it missing these in between, or... This is a mess again. No, we're not counting these. Oh no, we are counting these. Yeah, this is room plus 1. The grid length. I'm an idiot. That's not fair. Stupid mistakes as usual. There, 61. It should be 62. Gah! Okay, which one did we miss now? That's We start off with 0, 6. Is it really 61? Is it really 61? It is really 61. Okay. 0, 6, 14, 24. I'll just copy this over. Me. Six. We should maybe write down the differences. So this was 0, 6, 8, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 0. Weird. But maybe that's just an extra line we created at some point because I don't know. 6. 6 makes sense. This is 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a full 10. We have a 10 here. Can't really write down a 10. 10, easy. That was a full 10. This is also a full 10. This here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also a full 10 though. Why don't we get the full 10 here? That's the mistake. We should have another 10 right there, and only then we have the 9ers. So for some reason something went wrong here. Is this one maybe not counted? No, this one should be, right? Yeah, this one will definitely be counted. Like, if it includes a 2 or a 3, it will get counted. How can we be missing just 1? That's so weird. I feel like it must be that one, but I don't know. That's so weird that... Oh, that one must be missing then, right? Probably. That's the only thing that would make sense. So let's see what happens. We enter... Here we have a right path. And then... Oh, here we have an up. And another up. And a left, and that ends it. Oh, that left ends it, but it shouldn't end it technically, or maybe this up should already end it, or I don't know, but for some, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, kinda. My logic is wrong. That's horrible. This doesn't start a new one because it's already going up. No, this is technically up, left, left, right, and then just up, up. So shouldn't this start a new start? Left. Oh no, but that's not left. That's okay. We go right, we go down, we go left, we go. Oh, this is down. Yeah, okay. And the down doesn't start a new one. Yeah, that's the problem, that it's just marked as down, which is not really grasping the whole thing of what it does. It goes down and right then, which is important that it goes right after. Because then we would have, actually, if it would know that it goes right after, it would activate again, but Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it goes down, and if it was going left, it would be correct to not activate it again, right? Because then this would not be inside. So technically, what we could do would be like, if we encounter... Do we have to have like this conditional again? Like this half case where we have to check more surroundings in a way? But is it always like that? I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. I think I'm tired for today. I would really like to get this first part done properly, though. God, I just... I wonder... I mean, this one worked, right? So here we enter, we cross the right threshold, and then here... Oh, this is technically up, so this doesn't get deactivated yet. Oh, and then we have another right. That's the difference. And here we actually have opposing directions in between. Wonder how we could do this, like, go right, we go down, 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 down. And next we go left. Actually, why does this one work? Because we'd start here by activating... Oh, we go right, right? Then we would be like... Okay, now we're going down, 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 down. Counting all of these, of course. But it would never go into the left mode. Like, it would never deactivate. Oh, because we never have the closing tab, I think. Yeah, that's the reason why it doesn't. I think. Something like that. And we do have a... Yeah, no, we don't have ever a left, so it never gets closed. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, but actually we would like it to rather just close here and reopen here. So we kind of would like to have this marked as a left, even though we were going down technically. Yeah, that would be cool if we could just... relabel these to right and left. That's the only thing that matters. Like, this is a whole right block, this is a whole left block, this is a whole right block, and this is a whole left block. If we could just mark it like that, that would be good. Another hour maybe, said the streamer, the qualifier maybe being a wholly apropos end to that sentence. Yeah. Nah, I don't want to make it super long. The thing is just like, I want this finished, but I also want to raid Kit today. Yeah, I think that would help if we managed a way to do that. Papanada. How can we do that? Can we do that while creating it? Maybe. Like we would start by going right. And we would continue by going like this would be just right. And we would continue by going down. Whoops. Down. And another down. And then we would create a left. And here it would be like here we would have to check. Okay, we created a left, maybe check to the right, and if to the right is a down, then make that down a left. That would basically be it, right? Like as soon as you are on a right path, check the thing to your left, and if it's like because you just went right, for example, so you may mark the thing left of yours also as right, technically. And if you go left, you may mark the thing right of you also as left, because that's where you came from. I mean, that could do it. And then for this last step, we would already have this marked as right, because as I said, if we go on a right spot and check is the left one marked and it's not, we mark it, then here we would go up and not actually push something, because then we could ask yeah, then we could be like if there is something, don't push something. Okay, that could work, probably. Okay, let's see if we can manage to do that. Because we need to go inverted. Let's go inversions, which basically is just switching these two around and switching these two around, I think. Like right and left and up and down should we even switch up and down? Do we need to have a switch up and down? I don't think we ever need to switch up and down. But we need to switch right and left, so we might as well do the full inversions, just in case. Okay, so now, where do we push? Here is where we push the current direction. Okay, then we do dig grid again. There we go. And we don't need X, we just need plus. Actually, do we need the inversions? Couldn't we just do a minus? Would the minus do the trick? Yeah, the minus would do the trick. Okay. Then we can delete the inversions and make it a bit more simple. Because the inversion is just minus. So, where were we? Yeah, there we are. Minus. Minus. But first we need to remove what is already there, right? Something is wrong. Oh, I have copied the if part again. Okay, if our current direction is right or left, we also make the previous one to the current direction. That kind of makes sense, and we remove if something is already there. I hope that even if it's empty, that works. We'll see. Here. It doesn't. The problem, I think, is that right at the start, when we're on 0, 0, we have a current direction that is R, right? Yeah, current path 0, 0, and then the current direction is right. And actually, we are only marking future positions anyway, so we might not even have to go to minus. We might just have to go for the current one, actually. Yeah, because we're always marking the future ones, and here we would also mark the current one then in those cases. Okay, maybe that works better. Yeah, it does. Cool. I think we might have a problem though on the first big grid 0. There might be a double entry now. There should be a double entry technically. Yeah, 0 and 3. That makes sense, but that's okay, I think. We can either just ignore that, because we're using the includes thing, so technically we didn't even have to pop. Could have both on there. But yeah, for now it shouldn't matter. It's giving me 63. Is 63 correct, by the way? No, it's still 62. Okay. Same issue as before? No, we start with 7 now for some reason. That is awkward. Why do we get 7? Ah, because we have 0 and 3, of course. Okay, so that is causing problems. That makes sense. But that seems to be the actually the only problem. I think. What if we just put an if statement around this and only do this if it isn't empty? That's an annoyingly long thing to work with, but okay, we can do this. This is it. Maybe that works. Nope. That does not work. I made a mistake, apparently. That's awkward. That is certainly not doing what I expected it to do. Why is that happening though? Don't quite understand why that happens. But you know what? Since it's like only the first position where there ever can be such a problem, what if we just do like... What if we just manually remove it again? That probably is the simplest way, right? 62! Nice! We get the right result. Wonderful. Let's see if this actually works with the actual puzzle input. I'm very, very curious about this now. I think it might. Aside from our grid not being the right size. Yeah, that's potentially an issue if we actually do go out of bounds. But we'll see. Maybe we're lucky and it's friendly input. Maybe it's not. I think it might be a fairly quick fix if it isn't. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, of course, we're going out of bounds. Alright, alright. So, the first thing would be then to create a grid that's large enough. That is right. This is instead of the math max, we just sum the sums. actually +1 because we wanna... Yeah, we wanna be able to go from the position we're in, X spaces up and X spaces down, or Y spaces down, or whatever. Yeah, so like in the worst case that we're never going out of bounds. This +1 would be the starting position then. Okay, and current position, yeah, would be... Wait, first is... I mean, yeah, the X was the thing that we did with up and down for some reason. I don't know why that's the case, but this is how it worked. Up is minus and left is minus, right? So this should be left probably. I mean, in the end we can switch it around if it causes issues. This is the current position. Should this work? I hope it works. Huh. Was active true. Was active is not defined. Oh. Why? Where do I have was active still? Oh, here. Well, that is not needed anymore. Huh. Got a result. Pretty quickly too. Let's try. I don't know. We'll see if this is correct. I don't know how optimistic I am, honestly, but who knows? That's not the right answer. It's too low. Okay, interesting. Well, we have a lot of empty rows. That is kind of what you would expect, I think, so... But before we counted quite a few. Like 250 just in that one step, but we have many rows, so actually that is possible. I know what the problem might be. Yeah, we're doing like the... We're popping in not the starting position right now, right? We need to pop in the starting position. I also want to test this again, this new code for our test data first, because we changed a few things to accommodate for a few things. So let's set this to the other starting position, which was... up sum +1 and left sum +1. See, we still get the 62 here. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah, okay. So the 62 still seems to be working. That's good to know. After we fix this at least. Now let's see if maybe this popping was part of the problem. Even if it's just off by 1, it would give me the it's too low. So, I mean, it would obviously be wrong. We're not popping the right thing there. Let's try again. What did we have before? 50... 50,316. It was too low. It's even lower. 50,350 now. Apparently that's wrong from what I hear. My answer was too low before, right? So not a high chance that now it would be high enough. Got lots of zeros at the start, also makes sense, and then we finally get into it with counting 6. We start by going right, so I don't know. This is like... I have no idea what's wrong now. That's a bit annoying. I think I might need more test data to figure out what is going on now. I'm pretty sure we had 50,316 before, so this will still be too low, right? But I'm gonna paste it in just to be sure that I'm not making some mistake in remembering. Oh, there it is. But still gonna submit. That's not the right answer. It's still too low. God damn it. Okay. Well, I still think that's a good spot to, like, call it a day for now, because I wonder... Wait, what is... Return to day 18. We had no double digits here. Am I parsing the double digits correct? That would be important, right? Maybe I'm making mistakes with the double digits. I've done that before. I don't think I should be, but big date. No, there it is. 10. 10 seems fine. Yeah, I have no clue what could be wrong, and it's kind of hard to visualize this because it's a bit huge. Lots of lines of code. So I'd have to think about this some more, and that's just part 1. Ugh, god damn it. Well, we solved the test data. That's something, right? We start by going right, so the loop closes again with going up. So yeah, what we did seems correct, to just pop at the starting position again. Yeah, so now we have just the 0 in there, and the 0 is for going right. So that seems fine. Okay, I have to look at this next time. I'll call it a day and raid over to Kit, because Kit is already 2 hours in, and I want to still see some graphics shizzle, graphics shenanigans. But hey, we solved day 17 part 2. This is like, I'm happy like that the cleanup actually helped, and we're gonna figure this out. Okay, we don't need this. Let me fix that at least. Let me also push this stuff to GitHub. There we go. And there. It's all up there. Okay. Cool. Nice. This was fun though. I appreciate the company. Thanks for hanging out, Grim. Thanks for hanging out, everyone who's still here. Thanks. Thanks, Shrugs. Thanks, Walker. Thanks, Nineberry. And thanks, Joe, for hanging out. Michael Rowave. Wait. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, sorry, Grim. I missed some stuff again. Ugh. I'm the worst. 1 kilowatt Michael Rowave. Panasonic, really good one. Yeah. Yeah, I also have a 1000 watt thingy. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Okay, yeah, I might be streaming again tomorrow. Not sure if coding again or maybe some Talos again. I'll figure it out. But I really would like to get this done. Well, we will see. For now, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna start the raid over to Kit. Here we go. Stop maximizing. Oop, there we go. Alright, if you want to post a raid message over there, you can see them right here and just copy paste them over or come up with your own. Whatever you prefer. But yeah, that's it for today. We solved day 17 part 2 and I'm quite happy about that. Hi Rake, and we're raiding. Hi Corker, nice seeing you. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we're raiding Kid.
Wink.
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 Wink. Wink.
Wink.
Wink. Wink. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. And yeah, thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. Enjoy the raid. Bye-bye. Yeah, post that emote over on Kid's stream. That's perfect. Spam it. I love it. So yeah, bye-bye everyone. Thanks for the company during the coding. It was fun. We solved 17 part 2. We're working on 18 part 1. So yeah. Let's go. Enjoy Kid's stream. Bye-bye everyone. See you soon.